Hey, welcome back everybody. It's football season. You know what we're going to do? That's right, get ourselves some football snacks. Let's start off with the first one, the big one, the biggie. Let's make it happen. Alright, welcome back everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Dave Guerra, This Vet Cooks, and it's another episode. Hey, but by now, you know it's football season, and you know in football season, it's all about the snacks. What do you bring? What do you eat? What's on the table? Again, it's a good game. Every week's a good game. Every week's a great game. But you also have to, be, fed. So here's something you can do real easy. We're going to take a bag of chips, and we're going to take this tub of cheese, and we're going to throw in some meat. That's right. We're going to make fajitas. Let's go ahead and break it all down. So here's all the ingredients. This is it. And we've got the bag of chips. We got the cheese. We got the fajita meat. We went over to our HEB and picked up a bag of seasoned beef for fajitas. They're all seasoned, ready. They're all sealed up there, looking nice and neat. Look at all that. Look at all the spices and all of that good stuff. It's just going to be delicious. So we're going to cook this up. We're not going to put it on the grill. We're not putting it on the grill. We're going to just do it in the pan. We're going to fry it all up and make it nice and good. All right, then we've got that. We're going to chop up an onion, and we're going to mix that with the diced tomatoes and green chilies. So we're going to make kind of an impromptu pico de gallo. And of course, we've got some jalapenos we're going to be throwing in there. There we go. There they are, right there in the old mason jar. And this mason jar was not underneath the porch was not under the porch at Funk and Wagnall's house. No, the front porch of Funk and Wagnall's house. It was not there. That was something else. Those are a series of questions, folks. Those of you that know I just botched that joke. But those of you that don't know, look it up. Look it up. Anyway, and of course, what's nachos without some beans? So we're going to throw in some refried beans down here on top of the chips, and it'll be great. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is chop this up, make the pico de gallo. We'll get that ready. Then we're going to start cooking up the fajitas. Get those cut up a little bit, bite-sized pieces, or smaller than bite-sized pieces. And then we start beginning the layout. Wait till you see the plate that this is all going to go in. All right, let's get started. All right, there's the onion. And we'll just add the... Now, of course, this is the semi-homemade way of doing things. Because, again, you can chop up the tomatoes and chop up your peppers and mix it all up. Maybe throw a little lime in there. Squeeze a little lime on top. Kind of get all the juices going. Salt and pepper to draw out some of the onion's moisture. And we will let that sit in a little bit. There, it's already drawing out some of the moisture. Oh, that looks good. Give it a tiny little tasty taste. Oh, okay. We'll let it gel. We can put this in the fridge for a little while. Again, just to let it all work together and do its magic. Something about the meat here in this package of fajitas is that it's one long strip, or it's about two long strips. So we've got to cut it up before we put it in here. Let's get it in here. All right, there it is. It's nice. Let's put a little oil. Yeah, did the water test. You throw water in, just a tiny drop of water, and that's what happens. There's our fajita meat all cut up. Whoever invented the tongs with the silicone should be shot. It just slides right off. Doesn't give me any grip. So it's good for pushing around. The but not for holding on. Now, while the meat's cooking, we got the platter here, and what's happening here is Mrs. This Fat Cook is individually slapping on some refried beans. Got to heat them on, because it'll come out as a big mess if you just dump it on top, right? Big old clump of refried beans. But what she's doing is she's actually taking the time, and it's the way she does it, and it's outstanding. It's awesome. I applaud her dedication and commitment to putting together a cool spread when it comes this time. So, and that's it. Now we're not going to do all of them. She's not going to do all the entire batch. This is about it. We covered the top. Now we're going to kind of intermingle some of the other plain chips. And then we're going to throw in the meat, which is done. And by the way, we had to cut that up a little bit. And then we're going to do the cheese. Alrighty. Okay, let's make some adjustments here with the camera, and then we'll continue. Excuse me. Alright, so there we are. Now what we're going to do is intersperse some of the jalapenos. Alrighty, and for those of you not too sure how to pronounce it, it's jalapeno. Jalapeno. And I should be putting right here. It should say the way to pronounce it. Jalapeno. Jalapeno. That's it. Nothing fancy. Just real straightforward. Jalapeno. So H-A, la, L-A, pen, like a writing pen, a writing instrument, yo, jalapeno. Alrighty. Alright, so just throw in some of those. And we start drizzling on some of this cheese. This cheese is not going to pour. This is that nacho cheese. Get it in. There's that cheese. And again, as much or as little as you like, it's up to you. Alrighty, now we're going to throw in the meat. I want to take a quick moment to thank everybody for stopping by, liking, subscribing, commenting, the whole 9 yards. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. It does help with the, get the word out. Definitely get the word out. And veterans, speaking of getting the word out, I'm doing my part to get the word out to you. The Veterans Crisis Line, veteranscrisisline.net. Visit the website. All that information's here. Visit the website. Loaded with information. A lot of great information. And if you need to make a call, 988, dial. The automated attendant answers. Press the number 1, and they'll connect you. Again, don't hesitate. Make the call. Make the call. That's what it's all about. Again, they're there to help. And if the individual you're speaking to cannot help you, they know the right people. They will put you in touch with the right people. And that's a good thing. Hey, better to get some answers than not have anything at all, right? So, make the call. Doesn't matter. And again, it's not just for veterans, though. Veterans, you press the number 1 when the automated attendant answers, but it's for everybody. It's for everybody. 988. Dial. Make the call. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. You're in a dark place. Make the call. Not too sure, you're uncertain about things, anxious about something, make the call. Folks, that's what it's there for. Use the service. It's there for you. So again, 988. And then veterans, press the number 1. Veterans Crisis Line. Visit the website, veteranscrisisline.net. And of course, there you can chat online, or you can also text them. So again, all that information is right here on your screen. So again, don't delay, make the call. Right, that being said, let's start wrapping this thing up. Thank you. Alrighty, just throwing some of the meat. Again, this will let you drizzle it. Now, as you're preparing this and you're getting ready for the last thing, again, there should be no problem putting this in the oven, and that's what we did. We preheated it. So as long as it takes, right, obviously things are going to cool down. And if you're watching the late game, the 3 o'clock game Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. If you're watching that game, then obviously you're going to want to pop this in the oven, let it come up to temperature, about 350 for about 15 minutes, no longer than that. Why? Then it will start drying out. So be careful. And then, remember that pico de gallo? That pico de gallo will then go on top of that after you take it out of the oven. Because again, you don't want to heat that up. And then why did we put it in the fridge, right? Alrighty. There we go. Just a little bit there. And let's add some more chips and more cheese. Alright. Now these are going to be the ends. The stuff at the bottom. No worries. So in this case, we're not going to add the jalapenos. The jalapenos are down underneath, but you can, again, you can add more. Más jalapenos. Más the better. The more the better. Más is good. That's Spanish for more is good. Missed a spot anywhere? Oh yeah, right here. Right there. And right here, yeah, fill in the gaps. Cheese it up, folks, cheese it up. I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. That is it. Alrighty, there we go. We'll add the rest of the meat. Now, as we prepare to warm it up, now is your opportunity to kick it up a notch. What? Even more? Yeah, you could put some cheddar cheese, some jack, some, you know, three cheese Mexican cheese. You can kick it up. More cheese. I mean, there's no law that says you can only have nacho cheese on your nachos. There is no law. It's no federal law. If it's the states, well, I'm moving out of that state because here in Texas, there is no law that says we can only have one type of cheese in our nachos. So we're going to do the Sargento 4 cheese. Sorry about that. 4 cheese Mexican. That's it. That's what we're going to put that in the oven. We're going to sprinkle it on top of all of this nonsense. We're going to put that in the oven, and then we're going to feast. Alrighty. Let me finish up here. Let me get the last of the meat. Again, I've really become a fan of this cast iron enameled, pan. Really cool. Really retains heat. It's scalding hot, folks. So yeah. But hey, that feels pretty good. All right, the carpal tunnel part feels pretty good now. It's nice and warm. All right, so there it is. Again, you can add more jalapenos if you want. You know, even those jalapenos that you get from the barbecue plates, you can even cut those up and throw them in there. Whatever works for you. All right, let me sprinkle this, and we'll throw it in the oven here for about 15 minutes as we get ourselves ready to feast. Sorry about that, folks. I'm right-handed, so, and of course the camera's on the right side. Right here, more cheese on top of that cheese. What's going on here? It's clumping up. There we go. I think we got it. All right, let's get it in the oven. There it is, our very own piping hot, 350-degree, fresh out of the oven nachos, ready for game day, folks. Ready for kickoff. Again, you're making this early for the early game. It's okay, you know, it's good. If you're waiting for the afternoon game and you're making it early, that's even better because, you know, it's out of the way. You're not rushing for kickoff. But again, you can put it in the oven. And look, there's that kicked up cheese. It did melt down. That 4 cheese Mexican blend. That was pretty cool. Alrighty, what else have we got? Well, it's time to dig in, so let's dig in. Alright, there they are. It's ready to go. Let's just dig in. Kickoff's about to happen. Nice and hot. Alright, nice and hot. There's some with the jalapeno. Jalapeno. Remember that. That's today's word of the day, jalapeno. Fajita. Very good. Jalapeno. Nice. Chip. Very crisp. Cheese. Cheesy. And again, 5 cheeses. We had the 5 cheeses. We had the 4 cheese blend, and then the nacho cheese. So 5 cheeses altogether. Again, there's no federal law restricting the amount of cheese you can have on your nachos. Remember that. And if somebody wants to change that, you know what to do. Vote them out of office. All right, listen. I'm Dave Guerra. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. This has been Nachos. Let's go team. And this Vet Cooks.